yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Woo, scope. Come up from the hill, watch it, then we watch it. Swap it out. It's a flip, Woo. Haters gotta pay me for a diss when I never miss it. It's a, heard my youngest, they just for it. When they, it's a split. Young up, I never miss. My oh my, what a time to be alive. Call my name every time we fly. G5, we just living life. Put in a good word, I'm on a good team. I got a whole squad, we on the same things. We on the same line, we got the same goals. We got the same brothers, we got the same souls. Oh, what's it gonna be? I got money on me.
So one thing that I think might actually be interesting is we might have a lot of smaller players this year. If you are 6 foot or under, you get a massive speed boost. You have access to higher ball handling ratings as well as like 3-point ratings. So a lot of people might gravitate toward that direction this year. Having said that, in our online test here internally, we've got a guy who plays as like a 7-foot center every single time, and he is so dominant in our games. So, I think it's a good mix because I think you're going to have people.
Hey, Kevin. He sure does. Fantastic, Dave. Thank you. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Edwards is out there with Russell. Then it's Junior. Then there's McDaniels. And it's Towns at the center position. And for Dallas, they got Porzingis. Richardson is out there with Doncic. And it's Green. And it's Bay in the power forward. Now, here's Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
This incredible confidence that Luka Doncic possesses, my goodness.
And the new season, Doris, always a time for optimism. The world could use some of that right about now.
No, there's no question, Kevin. And we always consider sports to be a microcosm of society. And so are we all on a quest to get better? Are we all on a quest to do more individually? And to me, that's a sentiment that goes well beyond the world of sports.
And something for all the NBA 2K fans out there. Greg, it was announced Junior would be gracing the cover of 2K22.
That's nice, and all for Junior. But what I want to know is who's going to be on the front of the legendary edition. I'm still hoping that they consider me for that cover.
Here's Junior, following the basket by Kristaps Porzingis. Porzingis with the steal. Here's Richardson, and a slam dunk by Richardson.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Here's Junior. Towns, the best of McDaniels. 2 points, that one goes.
Boy, you have to like the vision from Karl Anthony Towns. He's got the kind of size necessary to see over the defense.
And Doris, the offense is there for Towns. That's obvious. But how does he improve defensively?
Well, you make a great point. Number one, he's always carried such a heavy burden offensively. Remember, this is a big guy, actually size 20 feet. So putting this laterally has always been an issue. For me, it's about one thing. Know your personnel and play smart angles, and that should help immensely.
And here's Russell after Luka Doncic hitting the three. Now here's McDaniels. Defense is right there. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor. For Dallas, they've gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Here's Doncic. A wide open look here for Porzingis. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Porzingis has got 5.
Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Edwards passes to Junior. To the middle. Out to Russell. Passes it to Junior. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Well, efficiency is everything, right? So far in this one, this guy has been on the money.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
You got to give them an A for effort. Just fell a little bit short in that one.
If they're playing in their own building, they probably win that basketball game. The reality is it's a hard thing to win on the road in the NBA.
Both teams changing it up here. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Ingles finds Terry. Floats one up. A shot off that time. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Last time they met was in Dallas where they beat the Mavericks.
Yeah, it was a narrow win. But in that last meeting, I think foul trouble for the other side may have really just tipped the scale and allowed them to escape with the W.
Oh, no doubt. Playing aggressively, forcing the action, that often works in your favor, and it did the last time around.
Here's Singleton after the basket by Minnesota. And here's Porzingis for a three. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
And Hayes kicks to Junior. Back to Hayes. To the inside. Junior. Rebound by Singleton.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Here's Ingles. And the rejection by Town.
Well, that play is so much about his reach and determination affecting the game defensively.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball. Here's Terry. And Karl-Anthony Towns pulls it down.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
And good that time.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Terry outside. Plays it up and banks it in.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs it right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
So for the Timberwolves, the last game a win against Philadelphia. Junior with it, and Terry picks him up defensively. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Just attack the defense time and time again. Junior knows what constant pressure he can apply.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
And they had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Terry looking over the floor. Pass to Porzingis. Shoots over Towns. And it's Porzingis that time on the assist by Terry. Porzingis has got 10 points in the game. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Mavericks lead by 5. And don't go away. We'll be back with... And catching up with Karl-Anthony Towns, he talked about what this...
Here we talk about the message of discipline sometimes.
And Greg, of course, we see many teams having this issue.
The game is so fast-paced now, it's hard for guys to value each and every possession. That often leads to careless play at both ends.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, they've got Junior. Towns is out there with Wright. And it's Noel in at the shooting guard position.
And one thing you love about Ingles, he hits a lot of contested jumpers.
He does, and he'll get to his game by using jab steps, pump fakes, really good ball handler. He's unafraid in the clutch. He'll talk a little smack every now and again. Joe Ingles has carved out quite a career.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. And here's Porzingis for a 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
I am simply blown away by his accuracy. He has made every shot, and what's most important, his team is winning.
Pass to Noel. Here's Vanderbilt. Right, looking around. Just 5 to shoot. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. And Junior throws it down.
Right, if you're DeLon Wright, you've got to be willing to set your teammates up. What a pass, on time, on target.
And the Mavericks call time here. Greg, you show toughness and grit when you play. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire to play like. It's been all about Luka Doncic. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Luka Doncic out there with Josh Richardson. And there's Porzingis, and it's Green, and it's Bay in at the 4 spot. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half with. Dallas leading by 11. Now Doncic, 16 points for him. And Doncic throws it down.
Luka Doncic is in distinguished company because his game is so far advanced for his age.
Edwards kicks to Junior. Edwards passes to Towns. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Yep, it counts. 14 points for Junior.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
The 3 for Doncic. Minnesota with the rebound. And following this one, they'll take on the Hornets in New Orleans. That will be their second of 6 road games for the team.
Oh, man, how good is he at turning on the Jets and getting to that next level? D'Angelo Russell, fearless, driving on the interior.
Richardson the pass to Bay. And here's Porzingis for a 3. Minnesota with the rebound. Edwards got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Russell kicks to Edwards to the right side. Outside Russell from deep. And the 3 ball is good. Russell's got 11.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
Russell against Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
Well, Luka can get himself into the paint with consistency, and boy, does he make that a high percentage finish.
And here's Edwards. He's got 5. Good. 6 points for him.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Doncic against Russell. For the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Mavericks lead by 9.
He tore it up from downtown the first half. Now hits this one. Dangerous shooter, guys.
Minnesota calls timeout. And we've seen more attention given to how fans, Greg, interact with players during the game, whether it's verbal or even physical. Is that something the league's got to keep an eye on?
Absolutely. It's all about making sure that everyone is protected and respected. You know, this is entertainment, right? This is not do or die from a life standpoint, and we don't want to have things escalate.
There's got to be some kind of barrier there. I agree. Clock at 6. Here's Noel. Minnesota working with a new shot clock. A 3. Good as this goes to town. Noel's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. 1:51 left to play in the third. Here's Doncic. Again, the Mavericks score.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Noel passes to Junior. Down low. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You can see how much the defense respects Junior on the interior. This is why he gets that foul call.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. After this one, they're off to San Antonio to take on the Spurs. And that'll be game 1 of a 4-game road trip. And the rejection by Towns. And now here comes Wright, late in the break. Beasley finds Hayes. And here's Junior. With the fadeaway. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
He's got the hot hand, guys, and his teammates just keep feeding Junior.
Beasley against Doncic. And they call the foul, so he's got the and-one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Dallas shooting their first free throw of the night.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And Doncic was part of a draft day trade that so far seems to have worked out pretty well for both teams.
That's exactly right. Doncic Greg was selected by Atlanta with the 3rd pick. He was then quickly shipped to Dallas for the 5th overall pick, which turned into Trae Young, plus a future pick. Neither of these young men wasted any time putting their stamp on the NBA. I do think their futures will always be discussed in connection with the other.
Here's Doncic. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Doncic has got 14 points now in the second half. Timberwolves trail by 6. Wright dishes to Junior. Inside. Here's Towns. Drops in the layup for 2. Towns has got his first points in this one.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Doncic against Beasley. Doncic with it. Over Beasley. And he was able to put up in time, but doesn't fall. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. It's Dallas up 4. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this was?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Junior's out there at Towns. Then there's Hayes. Then it's DeJuan Wright. And it's Beasley at the small forward position.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Wright outside. To the paint. And with that, the Maverick lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Junior.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Doncic outside.
You know, there's an unselfishness to Luka Doncic and a pretty pass right there.
Minnesota's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ballgame. And Junior throws it down hard.
Let's get this guy in the dunk contest. Junior leaving everyone speechless.
Dallas leading by 4. And the Mavericks call time here.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break. Mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
Now the Mavericks with some changes. Zingas, he's checked in for Dallas Bertans. Green comes in for Luka Doncic. And it's Richardson in for Singleton. Timberwolves also changing it up. Daniels is checked in for Beasley. Edwards comes in for Hayes. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Wright. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He said, I want us to play as though we're behind. We're good when we play with urgency. We're bad when we become complacent. Don't become complacent. Let's go. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. Here's Richardson, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And Greg, Josh Richardson's a terrific ball handler out on the wing who can create for others.
Richardson gets a lot of assists per game at that wing position. Not just looking to finish plays, but also to create for others. Very well-rounded threat on the offensive end, and that gives this team another dimension in terms of playmaking.
Porzingis with the steal, and now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way, and stolen by Russell. Here's Edwards, and it's off from three-point range. Here's Green. It's deflected.
Great awareness on the defensive end. Junior relishes any chance he gets to rise up and block it.
Can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation, or one of the best. And I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played beneath.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys.
Yes,
truly
yes.
Great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
Inside is Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, Porzingis stays aggressive on the offensive end. With the kind of offensive arsenal he has, that's exactly what you hope for, guys.
Russell inside, Terry covering, and with that, the Maverick lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Russell. The Mavericks have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. The pass to Porzingis. Over Towns, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. There's the foul, that's against Minnesota.
And every year it seems to me Kristaps Porzingis willing to take on more and more responsibility. There is a process to becoming a better leader, and Kristaps Porzingis is right in the middle of it.
McDaniels passes to Russell. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Dallas calls timeout. They're leading by 8. 1:49 left here in the fourth quarter. And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, Luka Doncic.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. To the middle, it's tipped.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
That's good for Richardson. He hits both from the stripe. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Now, here's Junior. And by Green. And Russell gets it to go.
Making a huge difference from deep tonight. That was a big-time shot.
That's where the bulk of his offenses come from, and they're going to need a few more of them before this one's over.
Doncic outside. Here's the teardrop. That one drops one. Doncic has got 32 points.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for Dallas.
Fewer miscues made the difference.
I mean, a great all-around effort. Not only did they minimize their turnovers, but kept the pressure up on D, forcing the other team to commit turnovers.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
And so they're able to even up the season series at a game apiece with one left to play, exacting a little revenge and really saving face. They did not want to go down 2-0.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Luka Doncic.
He affected the game so much with the way he was able to come out and get steals and extra possessions for his team. Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great and
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
no doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game. And the dunk by Doncic.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And we'll see you next time.
Come on from the hill, watch it, then we watch a